Hi, Wanderers. Welcome to our home. We recently returned from our cruise to the Southern Caribbean. I can't talk. Too many of these today. No, just kidding. Just got back from our Southern Caribbean trip on the Norwegian Dawn. Had a great time. We're enjoying our botanical spritz, which is one of our favorite drinks on Norwegian. If you want to know how to make one, you can check out our other video. Go ahead. You can make one. We'll wait. Okay. But anyway, delicious drink. So we're just going to give you a little quick overview kind of our vacation and what we liked, what we didn't, and other stuff. And go ahead, sweetie.
All right, we're going to start off with the ship. A basic review of the Norwegian Dawn itself, basically how it's laid out, what we liked, what we didn't like. So what did you think of the Norwegian Dawn, sweetie?
I absolutely love the Dawn. Second probably only to the Spirit. But the Dawn is a great mid-sized ship. It's not overly huge. It doesn't have a lot of the bells and whistles that you'll find on some of the larger ships, which we actually don't mind because we don't use those too much anyway. But really, really easy to navigate, great flow. Plenty of lounge chairs, unless of course you want to be right by the pool, but that's true on any ship, at least that we found. What did you think?
Oh, Norwegian Dawn. Okay, yeah, like you said, I'm actually going to say it might surpass Spirit. Jury's out on that for right now. But yeah, it's a great ship, very navigable. I like the fact that many of the specialty dining areas are in the same area. So Le Bistro here, La Cucina here, Bamboo right there. But that comes into a little double-edged sword because
it gets crowded
at mealtime, or even because the trade winds is right over here and then the theater is right over there. Meal times or show times, that area gets packed.
A little congested.
Very hard to move through.
Yeah. The other thing about specialty dining too, it was very difficult to find Los Lobos.
Why was that hidden?
He actually just found it by mistake, actually, while he was doing the deck tour. So
you'll see it on one of the videos.
You can see that. That's what, deck 13, I believe.
I believe so. Yeah.
You can check that one out too. But really, other than that, very, very little negative to say about the Dawn. Really a wonderful ship. Again, because of the size of the ship and the passenger amount, really, really very spacious. I never felt really overly crowded until you get into those really popular areas, and that's going to be true on any ship. So.
Yeah, one thing that was missing is there wasn't a Spice H2O section that we've encountered on other ships.
That's true. On the aft of the ship, normally there's a Spice H2O on Norwegian, which is an adults only area. This ship actually does not have that at all. So if you're looking to get away from everybody and have a quiet spot, you're not going to find that specific area.
Well, the Spice H2O is never a quiet spot anyway. But if you want to get away from your kids.
Yeah. The nice thing is, though, they did put a nice kids splash area on the aft of the pool. So that actually keeps a lot of the kids out of the main pools, which is I thought was kind of nice.
Right. Yeah. Another thing I really liked was the raised platform area for the performers in the atrium. This makes it easier for people who are at Oceans to be able to see the performers, but also allows the sound to carry. Whereas on other ships, it's on the same level and it doesn't flow as nice.
Very much, a lot easier to enjoy the actual performance too, because you're not trying to look through a bunch of people to see what's going on. You're actually looking up to the next level up, or about halfway up the level. It wasn't even all the way up to the next level. So, really, really well thought out, really laid out. It was refurbished in 2016, I believe.
I believe that's correct.
And they did a really good job with that refurbishment.
2016.
Yeah, they really made some great improvements. And of course, the specialty dining, as always on Norwegian, is outstanding. So highly recommend that as well.
One thing that was odd with the atrium was there's not an actual bar at the atrium.
That's true. They, instead of an actual full service bar, they had a coffee bar.
Which honestly is actually kind of nice too, because you could just sit there and watch the performances. You could go upstairs one level to Oceans if you want to get a drink. But just a casual, downtown type of cafe type experience. So kind of iffy about that.
Kind of miss the atrium bar.
Yeah.
Just because it creates a different feel in the atrium as opposed to this very laid back kind of chill.
Yeah.
But again, for the the venues that they had playing there, it was actually kind of nice because you didn't normally when you get a bar in the area too, then it becomes a lot louder.
Right.
So it's a lot more difficult to hear the performers. So it actually wasn't so bad.
Right.
But how about that stateroom?
Okay.
Now we got to talk about the stateroom.
Yeah.
So
first, tell the story about the stateroom.
Yes, there's a story behind the stateroom. So when we originally booked this cruise, we actually booked a regular balcony room, and then probably 6 months after booking it, NCL ran a great deal. So we ended up changing our stateroom to a family suite. We found there's 2 rooms on the Dawn, by the way, in the family suite category that have 110 square foot balconies. So check out for those. But then, of course, as you get closer on NCL, at least you can actually choose to bid to get an upgrade to a different category of stateroom. And I was looking through them when they came through, and I was like, oh, well, really the only one I really, really wanted to put a bid on was the deluxe owner's suite with 2 balconies, a forward-facing balcony and a side-facing balcony. But there weren't any rooms available. It was saying there's none available. I said, you know what, fine. I'm just going to lower my bid then. I'm going to lower it. I bid like $10 over the lowest possible bid that you can do. And I just left it. I thought, why not? We'll just leave it there.
Roll the dice, see what happens.
Roll the dice. There's no rooms available. Not going to happen. 16 days before our cruise, the day after I printed all of the itinerary and we had the luggage tags already. Surprise! You've been upgraded to a deluxe owner's suite with 2 balconies. The room was phenomenal.
Yes, it was. A little bit too much room for just 2 people. So if you're a couple who's having a special occasion, a special celebration, then go ahead and book it. Or if you have another couple who wants to join you, there's a fold-out couch. Perfect. But that room is gorgeous. A little too much lighting. Okay,
Sorry. We'll be editing that out. Or not.
Okay, go lay down.
Sorry, go lay down, please.
We're
filming. Thank you.
Live.
Yeah, it happens, right? I actually thought that for 2 people, it is a lot of room. Now, it was a fantastic experience, but I would never book that for just 2 people. It's really crazy. I thought it would have been, and you can check out our stateroom tour so you know what we're talking about. But I really thought it would have been appropriate if they would have kind of gotten rid of, or if they would have moved the couch in the living room all the way up to like where the dining room table, right before the dining room table, and taken out that extra extra door to the balcony. I think that would have been like the perfect size room. However, I will tell you, I would not get rid of this room for one reason and one reason only, and that's the bathroom.
Oh yeah, the bathroom's gorgeous. Oh my
goodness!
Waterfall, spout, regular shower, removable spray, and then jets on the side that hit your regions.
Oh, and the coolest thing though is when you're standing in the shower, right across from the shower is a circular window, so you can actually get an ocean view while you're in the shower. It's crazy. And then of course there's the jetted tub with another window that looks out to your side balcony on the other side of that. Dual sinks, a full walk-in closet right off the bathroom, which was fantastic. Again, check out the tour. It's an amazing room. Also with the suites, it actually comes with your own butler. So any food
Hi
requests.
Renee, if you're watching this video.
Hi Renee.
Thank you.
Comes with very, very much thank you. Comes with that. They'll have buckets of ice ready for you when you get back from your excursion, so you can make a drink. Your suite actually comes with 3 bottles of alcohol, your choice. You can get sodas, you get juices. It was crazy. I think we had like 12 packs of soda in our room when we got there. It was like we didn't even go through it all. It was so much. Just an amazing room, and of course, you're in the suite, so you're going to get some of the best housekeeping around. Jonna, hats off to you. You did a great job. Keeping our room very, very clean. We appreciate it, and always there, making sure that we had everything that we needed. Thank you very much. And then also being in the suites too, you also have all the suites have their own concierge, so really you kind of get to avoid all of the normal guest services, and you just call up your concierge directly. Therese, thank you. You were fantastic.
You were amazing.
We appreciate you helping us out with everything that we needed. amazing job.
All right, anything else to say about the room? Anything that you didn't particularly like?
I don't think there was really anything about the room that I didn't like. Aside from the fact that after a while it just really became too much space. I never thought I would say this about a cruise room, but a stateroom on a cruise, it really was too much space. Like, I would have been happier with if it was about half that size.
Right. Just keep in mind, guys, the forward-facing balcony, you can only use it when you're in port, when the ship is moving. You can't go out there. Also, you got to make sure you shut your blinds at night because you are right underneath the bridge, and that affects their night vision, and you don't want them running into things while you're at sea.
Yeah. It is nice even while you're out to sea, though. During the day, there is a nice huge picture window right off in the bedroom, right off that door, so you can actually still see off the front of the ship. It's very well thought out and very well laid out for not being able to use it all the time.
Yeah. All right. So next up is the cruise itself. So, aside from the actual ship, the full-on cruise, life aboard the ship, the itinerary, basic overview of ports.
I think as far as the cruise itself is concerned, there's not, like I said before, there's not a lot of extras on this ship. So you will not find water slides. You will not find mini golf. You will not find go-karts. You will not find any of that that's on the larger ships. However, what I will say is they had a great musical venue. All of the musical venues that they had, I think we saw every single one of them. Fabulous. You also will not find any of the Broadway style shows. It's a smaller ship, so they can't really accommodate that. However, Elements, if you get the chance to see Elements on a Norwegian ship, make sure you go and get there early so you can get good seats. It is fantastic.
Yes.
Absolutely fantastic. Like, I would sit and watch that show every single night if they were doing it every single night. Totally worth going.
Yeah. Loved hanging out at Gatsby's in the afternoons and evening. The late nights at the Bliss Ultra Lounge.
So Gatsby's actually, just so you can let them know a little bit about what Gatsby's is. Gatsby's is a champagne bar. They don't serve just champagne. It's actually a champagne and martini bar. You can pretty much get whatever you want, but that's where they have live venues down there. It does get a little bit crowded, again, because you've got three dining venues right around that area, and it's right off of the casino. So you also have a lot of traffic going through to get to the casino. But other than that, fabulous place to hang out. Yeah, definitely enjoy it. That's where we spent most of our time.
Yeah. The DJ at the Bliss Ultra Lounge. We never actually hung out at the Bliss Ultra Lounge too much on previous cruises. We were there just about every night on this one.
Closing down the entertainment, yeah.
Yeah.
And great tip, by the way. Tip your DJ. They'll play the songs that you want to hear.
Yeah.
Most people don't think about that. So bring cash.
So what did you think of the itinerary as a whole?
The itinerary was fabulous. So we embarked from Tampa, and then our first port was Key West, which was a lot of fun. And then we went to the Dominican Republic, probably I would say our favorite port.
I think so.
On the itinerary.
Yeah.
After that was St. Thomas at the U.S. Virgin Islands. After that, we were in Aruba and Curacao, and finally Grand Cayman before heading back to Tampa. Really a spectacular itinerary. I found that all of the ports super accessible to just walk off the ship, and it's right there for you.
Yeah.
What did you think about the itinerary?
Oh, I love the itinerary. When you first booked this cruise, I wasn't as excited about it.
He wasn't.
Because on previous cruises, I had talked to some other people who mentioned these exact same ports, and they were saying nothing but bad things about these ports.
Liars.
And so
you know who you are.
Yeah. So when we got there, I'm like, I don't know. Are we in the wrong area? I'm not seeing what they were saying. So I don't know if maybe they went before they fixed these ports up. I don't know. But yeah, no, every single one of those ports is great. The amount of sea days was perfect.
Yeah, that's another thing of what we found about NCL is a lot of their itineraries are extremely port intensive. There's actually cruises out there that are 10 days, 11 ports because you start and end in a different port. So it can get very exhausting. Something to keep in mind when you're booking your cruise. This one was perfect. We actually had, we went to Key West right off the bat, then we had a day at sea, then we had the next two ports, a day at sea, and then Grand Cayman, and then another day at sea. So it just broke it up so beautifully. I highly recommend this itinerary. It's great. Perfect combination of uptime and excursions, and then just downtime to relax on the ship.
Yeah. No, so I loved it.
One other thing I would like to mention about the ship that I didn't bring up, the spa. Wonderful services, not so hot on the thermal suites. Not what you're probably used to seeing on a bigger ship with a great thermal suite.
Although I do love where they put the spa and in the fitness center.
Yeah, no, they're very, very convenient.
Yeah,
Very,
whereas
very
other ships, you're constantly going past the spa.
Yeah, this one's actually set off, so when you go there, you're going there, and when you're not going there, there's not a lot of
Yeah, you barely
so,
encounter it.
yeah.
Yeah. So, anything else that we want to do? Maybe give some shout out to the people that we met who
Hi, Josh.
make the cruise.
How you doing, Josh?
Hi, Josh.
You're
Hi,
obvious-
Harmony.
Hi, Harmony. How are you?
Hi,
We miss
Chantel.
you.
Hi, Chantel and her mom. Sorry, I don't remember your name, Mom. I'm crap with names.
Hi to all of the Canadians, and there were a lot of you, so I'm sorry we're not going to name you individually, but hi to all of you. You made our trip
You crazy
fabulous.
Canucks. Love you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Joshua up at the sake bar. Love you.
Yes. Thank you.
Anna.
Try the green stuff. It's delicious.
Yes. Wasabi cocktail, too.
Uh-huh.
Anna, the cocktail server down at the Gatsby.
Yes. Hi, Anna.
Thank you for being one of the last people we saw getting off the ship.
Thank you for taking our tips.
Yeah.
She always felt bad about taking our tips, so we had to like kind of coax her a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Hi, Linda and her husband. Thank you for such a fun time. So I guess that's about it.
yeah,
You have
I think
anything
so.
else to say about the?
I don't think so. I think that, I would say the itinerary is wonderful. The ship is great. Again, just be prepared to not have a lot of the extras that you'll find somewhere else, but really the ports and the beauty of the ship just make it absolutely wonderful. Are you going to say goodbye? Are you going to say goodbye to everybody? You're going to say bye to all the wanderers out there? Is that what you came over for?
Okay,
Or are
Wanderers.
you looking for love?
Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, don't forget to click like. If you haven't done so, subscribe. Also, please share. It helps us a lot. And we'll be doing another video about the actual ports and excursions themselves. So until we meet again, happy wanderings.
Happy wanderings, joyful wanderings. Bye-bye.